Hello guys, today this is here in the Starcraft 2 get into Masters League tutorial on how to stop Bronze League cheesing. Now, usually when you get silver, gold, plat, diamond, master, grandmasters, they don't cheese after bronze. Bronze is, if you don't know how to counter a cheese, you can't play bronze. I've experienced that. So first off, we're gonna have so let's start off with rushes. So early game rushes. Let's go. So Protoss will do a photon cannon rush every time because that's all they can do. Well, Terran will do a bunker rush. They'll get some Marines in a bunker without you knowing. Probably drop them from medevac if they can get medevacs in time. And the most annoying type of cheese is spore crawler cheese for me, because I'm a toss. And when Zerg does that, I can't seem to counter it very well. But I don't get cheese anymore. I sometimes get cheese. I'm only bronze, but I do know how to do stuff. So let's get going. I shouldn't be a bronze. It won't make me up. Okay, my thing is zooming in and out. So enjoy this technical difficulty avatar while I'm fixing the technical difficulties. I'm in Paris. Give me a second. Alright, so I'm back here. So then there's gonna be all those rushes can be effective. But how do you counter them? Well, let's start off a game. People are usually going to go 4-gate rush. No, reality is 3-gate forge. 3-gate, this is for toss. 3-gate forge can 3-gate forge beast whatever, select pro BC, cannons out on a pylon. Don't have an Artosis pylon, of course. I'll talk about Artosis pylons later in my other vlogs. But Artosis pylon is something that powers multiple. It's one pylon that powers multiple things. So forge. Don't fast expand. Don't fast expand. That'll ruin your build. What I'm saying right here is you get a forge. You get the forge. You put the forge down in the power field, of course. You get the cannons. Put it on either side of your mineral line. Because lose your minerals, you're gonna be stuck. Or supply block. Not supply block. You could be. You could be supply blocked. Actually, I don't know. I have to think about that one, but yeah, you could be. Well, if they destroy your pylons after your opponent are dead, supply block, and you couldn't really get anything until you get more pylons. You all know what supply block is if you play Starcraft 2. So forge, get the forge up, and select pro BC. Build it on your mineral. This side of your mineral line. I know I'm just repeating this. Then build it by your gateway and nexus. Gateway, definitely. I try to protect almost everything. I'm just trying to get a cannon in each power field. Now, that's going to be done in late game, but if it has to take you late game, then late game it is. But man, I don't know. Just do that. Try to. Hi. Okay, you gotta save up for that crap, because you gotta save up, because putting a cannon in every power field is a little bit more resources than you need, and you don't actually need to do it. Sometimes I do it when I'm playing a player that's trying to cheese, and I see him. Let's get on to Terran countering, and we're gonna go to advanced countering. Terran, you're probably the worst. I've seen players the worst at countering anything. 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 So this is what you do. This is what you do. You get the resources, you get the research, and the laddering up to a sensor tower. Place sensor towers around your base. Right? Now place your sensor towers around your base. If something comes up, it'll mark it up. It'll go boom, and you'll see a little exclamation point that someone is in your base, and someone is by your sensor towers, and someone that is not your teammate or any of your Marines is in your sensor zone. Now that is the most effective way. Most effective way. If you can get a Raven and get auto turrets, be my guest. But that takes a little bit longer than sensor towers. Then get auto turrets later, in late game. Because auto turrets take a little while to get, but honestly, Zerg is the hardest. I don't play Zerg. I personally do not play Zerg. I don't like Zerg. I'm bad at Zerg. The whole 1SD thing, 1SDGD thing freaks me out. I don't like how they mutate themselves into things. I just don't like the race. I know lots of people do, including Indra. And Indra sucks. Kids, never be an Indra. It's more important than being never taking drugs, because or never join evil geniuses. Just never join evil geniuses. I think you'll be fine. But if you got Zerg, I can only suggest one, two things: spore crawlers, spine crawlers. I don't know. Oh yeah. Sorry. Research burrow. Get some banelings. Burrow the banelings all over your base. So if someone tries to cannon rush you, you can pull your drones. Pop goes the cannon rush. Those cannons are being built probably, if you've seen it early enough. Burrow banelings come up, and that is the end. But you have to do it before the turret goes up, because the turret is a detector, right? It detects burrowed banelings. So if you got your burrowed banelings there, you don't notice them and don't pop up your banelings. Sorry. Then that's GG. If you don't pop up your banelings, guess what happens? Turret gets built. Turret locates, and it's a sensor, so it sees your burrowed banelings, shoots them. I'm sorry, but when it shoots them, it's like done. You've no more burrowed banelings. You've no units. And that's that. But if you have units, I guess you could fast Zerg. But Zergling, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, crap. Those are the ways to counter cannon rushes easily. This is like the basics. You really want to just, while you're cannon rushing, you're just destroying the entire base and microing like a boss. Then I'll have advanced cannon rushing next time. Yeah, that's really hard to counter a cannon rush. Then move your freaking Zerglings all the way over there and get creep. That's hard. And while you're countering cannon rush, there's a cannon. Maybe I should move my Zerglings over here, because he's probably distracted with that cannon rush. Just saying. He's probably got all eyes. Not even building probes, drones, SCVs, whatever have it. Probably just sitting there, looking at this guy, building more cannons. That's your chance to win the game. That's your definite chance to win the game. And that's like, oh my god. If you can do that, fastly, efficiently, quickly, get your Zerglings out there, he might not stand a chance. It's all about distraction. Zerg units. That's my best advice, and that's probably my longest advice, because I don't really know a bunch about Zerg. But just think about these ways. And just talk about them. But I gotta get off. I'm trying to get 11 minutes in top. Bye.